Welcome back to our channel Respect Education.
Okay friends, now let us see question number 3. In a magic square, the sum of the numbers in each row, in each column and along the diagonals is the same. Is this a magic square? Before verifying if this square is a magic square, let us know what is a magic square. Clearly it is given here the sum of the numbers in each row. This is known as row. And in each column, this is known as column. And along the diagonals is the same. These are diagonals. Okay. So the sum of the numbers in each row, in each column and along the diagonals should be same. Okay. Is this a magic square? It is asked that this square, is this square a magic square? Now let us verify if this square is a magic square. Okay friends. Here R1. See here friends. This is R1, that means row 1, and this is row 2 and this one is row 3. So R1, R2 and R3. Here R1 means the first row. R2 indicates the second row and R3 indicates the third row. See here, this is third row, this is second row and this is first row. Now coming to the columns, this vertical one, this is the C1, column number 1, and this one is C2, column number 2, and this one is C3, column number 3. Now C1 indicates first column, C2 indicates second column and C3 indicates the third column. Now the diagonals. I will explain you what is a diagonal. See here friends, this is known as the diagonal. Are you able to see? This is known as the diagonal, and this is D1, diagonal number 1, and this is D2, diagonal number 2. See, this is the diagonal. These are known as diagonals. So D1 is the first diagonal and D2 is the second diagonal. Now let us verify if this is a magic square. Now along the R1, that means the elements or numbers in R1, that is the first row. So along the R1 we have 4 by 11. See here, R1 4 by 11, 9 by 11 and 2 by 11. So 4 by 11 plus 9 by 11 plus 2 by 11 is equal to, so it is 4 by 11 plus 9 by 11 plus 2 by 11. As they are like fractions friends, like fractions means the denominator should be equal. So here the denominator is 11. So let us write 11 and 4 plus 9 plus 2. Therefore 4 plus 9 plus 2 by 11, which equals 4 plus 9 is 13 and 13 plus 2 is 15 by 11. So along the R1, that means the elements in the R1. Therefore, the sum of elements in the R1, that is the first row, is 15 by 11. And now let us see the R2, that is the second row. So along the R2, elements in the R2 are 3 by 11, 5 by 11 and 7 by 11. So 3 by 11 plus 5 by 11 plus 7 by 11. As they are like fractions, we can write 3 plus 5 plus 7 by 11. So 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 plus 7 is 15 by 11. Therefore, the sum of elements in the R2, that is the second row, is 15 by 11. Now let us see R3, that is the third row. Therefore, the sum of elements in third row, 8 by 11 plus 1 by 11 plus 6 by 11. See here, as they are like fractions, we can write 11 and 8 plus 1 plus 6, that is 8 plus 1 plus 6 by 11. 8 plus 1 is 9 and 9 plus 6 is 15. So 15 by 11. Now we have seen rows. Now let us come to columns. Columns C1. C1 indicates the first column and its elements are 4 by 11, 3 by 11 and 8 by 11. So let us find the sum of its elements. 4 by 11 plus 3 by 11 plus 8 by 11. Therefore, as they are like fractions, we can write 11 and 4 plus 3 plus 8 by 11. So 4 plus 3 is 7 and 7 plus 8 is 15 by 11. So the sum of elements in C1, that is first column, is 15 by 11. Now let us see C2. Along the C2, let us see the elements in the C2, that is column 2, second column, 9 by 11, 5 by 11 and 1 by 11. Therefore, the sum of its elements is 9 by 11 plus 5 by 11 plus 1 by 11. As they are like fractions, we can write 11 and 9 plus 5 plus 1 is 15, because 9 plus 5 is 14 and plus 1 is 15. So 15 by 11. Therefore, the sum of elements along the second column C2 is 15 by 11. Now along the C3, third column or column number 3. So C3 elements are 2 by 11, 7 by 11 and 6 by 11. So 2 by 11 plus 7 by 11 plus 6 by 11. As they are like fractions, the denominator is 11 and 2 plus 7 plus 6 by 11. 2 plus 7 is 9 plus 6 is 15 by 11. So along the C3, that is the third column, and sum of its elements are 15 by 11. And along the D1, D1 means first diagonal or diagonal number 1. So along the diagonal D1, therefore the elements in diagonal are 2 by 11, 5 by 11 and 8 by 11. So this is the diagonal, and the sum of its elements are, as you can see here, D1 2 by 11 plus 5 by 11 plus 8 by 11. So 2 by 11 plus 5 by 11 plus 8 by 11, these are like fractions. So the denominator should be 11, and 2 plus 5 plus 8 is 15, because 2 plus 5 is 7 and 7 plus 8 is 15. So along the D1, the first diagonal is 15 by 11. Now let us see along the D2. So it is 4 by 11 plus 5 by 11 plus 6 by 11. Therefore the sum of its elements is equal to 4 plus 5 plus 6 by, as they are like fractions, the denominator is 11 and 4 plus 5 plus 6 by 11 is equal to 4 plus 9, 4 plus 5 is 9 and 9 plus 6 is 15 and 15 by 11. So R1, that is the first row, is equal to 15 by 11 and R2, which is second row, is equal to 15 by 11 and R3, which is third row, is equal to 15 by 11 and C1, first column, is 15 by 11 and C2, that is the second column, is 15 by 11 and C3, that is the third column, is 15 by 11 and D1, that is the first diagonal, is equal to 15 by 11 and the second diagonal D2 is equal to 15 by 11. So we have R1, first row, is equal to R2, the second row, is equal to R3, third row, is equal to C1, first column, is equal to C2, the second column, is equal to C3, third column, is equal to D1, the first diagonal, is equal to D2, the second diagonal. So R1 is equal to R2 is equal to R3 is equal to C1 is equal to C2 is equal to C3 is equal to D1 is equal to D2 is equal to 15 by 11. Is it clear, friends? R1 is 15 by 11, R2 is 15 by 11, R3 is 15 by 11, C1 is 15 by 11, C2 is 15 by 11, C3 is 15 by 11, D1 is 15 by 11 and D2 is 15 by 11. So R1 equal to R2 is equal to R3 is equal to C1 is equal to C2 is equal to C3 is equal to D1 is equal to D2 is equal to 15 by 11. See here, friends, the sum of the elements in rows, columns and diagonals is equal to 15 by 11. So we have seen the definition of the magic square as the sum of the numbers in each row, in each column and along the diagonals should be same. So 15 by 11. Therefore this is a magic square. Hence it is a magic square. Is it clear, friends? Okay, friends, this is fourth question. A rectangular sheet of paper is 12 1 by 2 centimeter long and 10 2 by 3 centimeter wide. Then find its perimeter. See here, friends, there is a rough diagram of a rectangular sheet of paper is given here. See here, the length is 12 1 by 2 centimeter and the width or breadth is 10 2 by 3 centimeter. Therefore, given length of rectangle, that is L, is equal to 12 1 by 2 centimeter. As we have seen how to convert a mixed fraction into an improper fraction, let us use that method. 2 into 12 or 12 into 2 plus 1. So, into here plus here. So, 12 into 2 or 2 into 12 plus 1 by 2. So, is equal to 12 into 2 plus 1 by 2 is equal to 12 into 2 is 24 plus 1 by 2 is equal to 24 plus 1 is 25 by 2 centimeters. So, the length of the rectangle is equal to 12 1 by 2 centimeter, and by converting it into the improper fraction we get 25 by 2 centimeter. Now, what about the width or breadth? So, width of rectangle, that is B, it is indicated by B, is equal to 10 2 by 3 centimeter. So, now let us convert this fraction into an improper fraction. So, 3 into 10 plus 2, 3 into 10 plus 2. So, 3 into 10 plus 2 by 3, which is equal to 3 into 10 is 30 plus 2 by 3. 30 plus 2 is 32 by 3 centimeter. So B is equal to 10 2 by 3 centimeter. By converting it into the improper fraction, we get 32 by 3 centimeter. Therefore, L is equal to 25 by 2 centimeter and breadth is equal to 32 by 3 centimeters. Now, perimeter of rectangle. As you all know, the perimeter of rectangle, it is 2 into L plus B. Therefore, 2 into L is 25 by 2 plus B is 32 by 3. Therefore, 2 into 25 plus 2 plus 30 by 3. So, 2 into 25 by 2 into, see here friends, let us do LCM of 2 and 3. So, the LCM of 2 and 3 gives 2 comma 3, then 2 ones are 2 and 3 as it is, because as it is not divisible in 2 table. And here 3, so 3 ones are and 1s are. So, it is 2 into 3. Let us write 2 into 3. The LCM is 2 into 3. Now, it is 2. Here it is 2. So, let us close 2. And here it is 3. So, 25 by 2 into 3 by 3. Plus, here is 32 by 3 and the denominator is 3. So, let us close 3. And what is remaining? 2. So, let us write 2 by 2. So, 2 into 25 by 2 into 3 by 3 plus 32 by 3 into 2 by 2. 2 into 25 into 3 is 75 and 2 into 3 is 6 plus 32 into 2 is 64 by 3 into 2 is 6. So, it is 2 into 75 plus 6 plus 75 by 6 plus 64 by 6. So, 2 into 75 plus 64, as they are like fractions, here the denominator is 6 and 75 plus 64 by 6. So, it is 2 into 75 plus 64 by 6, which is equal to 75 plus 64 is 139 by 6. So, 2 into 139 by 6. By cancellation, we get 2 ones are 2 and 2 threes are 6. So, it is 139 by 3. By converting it into mixed fraction, we get 46 1 by 3 centimeters. Now, let us see how to convert a improper fraction into a mixed fraction. As you have seen, we have to do a specific division. Let's do the division. So, here is 3 and here is 139. 3 4s are 12 and the remainder is 1. Let us drop 9. And here it is 3 6s are 18. And finally 1 is the remainder. So, we have to write from right to left. So, it is 46 1 by 3 centimeter. So, 139 by 3, by converting into mixed fraction, we get 46 1 by 3 centimeter. Therefore, find its perimeter. Therefore, the perimeter of this rectangular sheet of paper, which is 12 1 by 2 centimeter long and 10 2 by 3 centimeter wide, is 46 1 by 3 centimeter. Is it clear, friends?
If you feel this video is helpful to you, please like, share and subscribe our channel. And please do not forget to press the bell button so that you will get the notifications from our channel. Thank you very much.